What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of the Wiley Show. Man, I was not expected to come back on today live, but apparently, the whole situation that's going on with Storm Monroe and SeanDavieWay, Armon, Wiggins. I said, why not? If you all have not heard, SeanDavieWay is on a campaign to take down Storm Monroe. So him and Tasha worked very tirelessly overnight to get a video that Storm did removed and taken down from the YouTube. SeanDavieWay had worked with Tasha on last night, and they was very successful at removing the video. If you go to, I'm going to show you guys, if you go to SeanDavieWay community wall here, which we're going to do it here, and we're going to show you all this. What SeanDavieWay said verbatim. He said, quote, Storm Monroe, Rose, go bye-bye. Can you even go live? Because I can, and you're mad. Imagine reporting my video while I'm live and my internet bugging during a storm, and I still got more views than you, and my roast is still up. Hashtag winning. Don't let him lie and say he took the video down. He didn't. YouTube did. See y'all tomorrow. We are just getting started, and this video has been removed for violating YouTube terms of service. They had definitely removed the video. Storm also went on in that particular video, he said some very disgusting things about SeanDavieWay daughters. It was very disgusting. Storm was on the phone with Armon, trying to get his counsel in it. Armon not really answering the phone. We on last night did talk to the one that Armon allegedly slept with. We talked to him last night, and he don't want to go on the record, but he did agree to continue to talk to me. His name is Justin Hart. So last night we called him, he hung up, and then he thought about it. We're trying to get more information about that. But this whole situation with Storm, he said some very nasty things about Wiley, stuff about our grandmother, very disgusting. It's very weird. He have said my mother slept with her brother, and I'm born out of that union. Storm also said that I've slept with my grandmother. This is Storm. These are the slanderous lies that Storm has been saying. We never said he slept with his mother and all of that. I mean, he's taking it too far. We are taking legal action as soon as we get his address, so my lawyers can send him some legal paperwork. We're not going to take that kindly. So we urge anybody that have Storm Monroe's address to email us at wileyshowproduction@gmail.com or wileyshow@gmail.com so we can file the proper paperwork. Even if I have to file it without a lawyer, and if I file it by myself, we'll do what we have to do, because we're not going to play these games with people saying those type of slanderous, sick, twisted lies. We was reading the comments last night on Storm video. The people is on Wiley's side. A lot of folks who are hitting me up want to see what I'm working with. I am not sending y'all no pictures. I'm not in that lifestyle to be doing all that. I'm not using this platform to talk about my bedroom activity. That's between me and my future wife. That's not of the public's business. I am not doing an OnlyFans. Many people thought that I was going to do an OnlyFans. I did no. I said no. Storm and this whole thing with SeanDavieWay is very, very disheartening, because Storm, it feels some type of way that SeanDavieWay get more viewership, and the competition is fierce. I was talking to some white folks last night, and they said, Wiley, why do your people fight on YouTube? I said, what do you mean? He said, clearly you see these numbers and you all are fighting for scraps. Y'all not fighting to who's the top 10 YouTuber. And I said, what do you, he said, you all have the culture. Y'all are the voice. Y'all are talented. Why don't y'all work together to get on the top 10 most paid list? I said, culturally speaking, because of the blacks that you seeing, they have a jealousy problem. And because of my talent, a lot of them feel ashamed. Because once they was giving me the financial reports and I was seeing how much these white YouTubers, one particular YouTuber that was on the Zoom call last night, he brings on average about $300,000 per month. Per month, 300 grand per month. And I never hear him talk about, well, this person slept with their grandmother, or this person did this. And it's an inspiration. And I've tried to work with other black creators, and you get people get in their ear and say, you did definitely great. I've seen talent. I brought Couture. I said she's very, very talented, but she want to be around Tasha. And I tried to tell her, I'm saying, you very gifted, and Tasha is not going to allow you. She's not going to allow you to become great because she's the queen of that castle. But then I wake up in the morning with more salacious lies, and I talk to a lot of great white people because they give great counsel. And they said, well, why don't you work with this person? Why don't y'all work together? They name names, and it's really something. I was even talking to some people at Fox. I'm even hearing rumors that they may not even continue the whole situation with Fox Soul because of the disaster. And they bring up these people's names, and I just have to sit here and just take it, because when they bring up these people's names, they argue, they fight, it's drama. And they don't have the drama with other white individuals. Never had this type of drama. And I didn't know this, that Fox gave a whole network, a black-owned digital network, put money behind it, a lot of bread behind this network. And it's like, it's been a disaster with the people that they pick. And I'm trying to work on the network, trying to, you know what I'm saying, get this deal. Like, hey, I'm not one of those type of people that don't know how to appreciate being in the room. I know how to act. I have an amazing track record of working with people behind the scenes and doing great stuff. And I'm like, man, when are we gonna get our opportunity? And I said, Pastor Wine said, he said, don't doubt. And I said, I'm not gonna doubt, God. I'm not gonna doubt you. Because I've been praying. I said, people need to be reminded that we're still here. And God, like, God's my witness. People have been putting Wiley in the headlines. And a sister said, even though she said very nastily, Nosy Ho said, I forgot about Wiley. Because God is going to use the enemies of the Wiley show to promote Wiley. They don't want to do it. They're like, why is I'm talking about Wiley? They're thinking about it, but it's all in God's plan to talk about Wiley. There was a spirit on YouTube that said, hey, I am never going to talk about Wiley. Wiley's blackballed. But because the spirit and the culture is shifting for Wiley, and because we've been praying, and because we've been fasting, and because we said we're getting out of the LGBT lifestyle, and I told the devil, hey, you can have that lifestyle. Y'all can have the rainbow color. I'm serving God. And so when you make that bold step, watch the enemy. The first thing the enemy brings up is LGBTQ bedroom activity. It's very disgusting talking about that lifestyle. It's not a clean lifestyle. It's very nasty. It's unnatural. And you're hearing someone talk about it, and it's not good. And if you thank God that we did not get what Rico have, it's by the grace of God. And you describing this filthy lifestyle, and you're talking about it with a smile on your face because this particular person, you want to be in the lifestyle. Go right ahead. The door is open. You're going to crumble in that lifestyle. Most people that I came in contact with, they're on drugs. They're depressed. They're angry. The most people that I have an issue with on YouTube is gay men. Because I'm coming out of the lifestyle. They still trying to reel me in. The answer to that is no, because I know the final destination of that. I know the final destination is pure hell. Some of the people that I described is experiencing hell right now. And my colleagues like Storm and Armon working with the devil, witchcraft. And the witches is telling them, go hard on Wiley. You're disrupting his sleep. He's not eating. He's depressed. But I got news to tell them, it's all a lie. We eating good. We sleeping good without medication. But to the wicked counsel that they're getting, keep at Wiley. They can't sleep focusing on Wiley. Do you not know someone said, Wiley, they have whole strategies with graphs, and they can see how much money you're making. They report your page, throwing you out of algorithm. They have experts that are working to suppress you. I said, wow. Have you ever noticed that when you do a video, don't nobody get your notifications like you just disappeared? Because they work so hard and they celebrate. And the surprising factor is, why is this man still doing YouTube video? We know he ain't making no money. But when God tells you to do something, and when you know you're touching people, you will continue to do it. God is testing Wiley and bringing up my past and using people that I love to hurt Wiley. The enemy wants Wiley to go away. Because I'm telling people, when people say, well, Wiley, what do you feel about the political spectrum? I feel that Joe Biden is not well. I've said it months ago. And do you really think they're going to get Kamala Harris? The answer to that question is no. Why do you say that, Mr. Wiley? Because if they did not give it to Hillary Clinton, who was an educated white woman, a former first lady, a former secretary of state, if they didn't give it to her, they're not going to give it to Kamala. I'm going to break it down to you. Black men, and I talk to them, they don't want, now they will show on social media, I'm with Kamala, but behind the scenes, they don't want a black woman in that seat. They don't want a woman in that seat. They don't want it, especially not Kamala. This is why the Democrats are mad at Wiley. Because I'm going to say to Trump, to Brother Vance, his VP choice, stop insulting the Democratic Party as a whole and focus on something simple. Kamala Harris' track record when she was a prosecutor. You need to remind the black community, particularly black men, that was in prison because of Kamala Harris. And that was in prison, that they was in there innocently. It was in there innocently. And she still fought to keep them in prison. Focus on that. It's a great, powerful message, and it will have her defending her record as a prosecutor. And don't focus so much on the Democratic Party as a whole. You have to focus on her track record, because the Democrats have already strategically came up with a plan on let Kamala get it. They booted Joe Biden out by force. And you got to focus on her criminal record. You got to focus on her record as a prosecutor and how she put black men in prison. And the goal is to deter black men. Let me say this to the Republicans. This is why they mad. Deter black men from voting for Democrat. You get black men to stay at home or to vote for Trump, Trump win. Trump win. Don't waste your energy coming against black women. You're going against black women. Focus on the black man. There is a spiritual divide between black men and black women. Whether we want to admit it or not, the most podcasts I view is the black man versus the black woman. They're not united. And with that division, Trump, show that a piece of that division comes from the Democratic Party for their policies back in the 90s, locking black men up. So black women had to be the daddy, the mama, everything because of the failed policy of the Clintons. And you lay down that timeline. And Kamala Harris was one of the prosecutors to keep her job. I'm going to lock these people up. And she did exactly that. So if I was advising the Republican Party, I will focus on that. I will focus on that. I will focus on that. And one of the other issues focus on that is to tell a black man, if she really loved you, why didn't she marry a black man? To black men, we love simple messages. Don't try to give us something big and give us something simple. Go to these barbershops, go to the hood, talk to these black men, and you tell them, do you really want to put faith in a woman that locked up your brothers? Do you really want to put faith in a woman that didn't even want to marry somebody that looked like you? Put that on the docket. And I can guarantee you, Kamala will not win. She will not win because white liberal women, they are faithful to white men. What they do, like they always do, they know how to lie with a smile. I'm with Kamala. When they go in that voting booth, Donald Trump. And they're going to come out, I'm with Kamala. Because Hillary is a proven track record, well qualified, more qualified than Kamala. She had the foreign policy experience. She had the experience of dealing with a cheating husband and dealing with that embarrassment, carrying the Clinton name on her back, covering up for her husband, nasty, dirty deeds, and still did it with a smile, and they still voted against her. So I'm not voting for the Democrats because they haven't done anything for Wiley. They haven't done anything for mental health. The Republicans got Democrats beat when it comes to mental health. We preach about help the people with mental health. Well, go to Texas. They got a beautiful program. And I can testify and say, yes, the best help ever. You want some free medicine? They got you. Republicans just talk about your wins. And Donald Trump stick to the message. Talk about Kamala's track record and how good the Republican Party is for dealing with mental health. You focus on that and get black men that went through the program and have them preach that message. And I can guarantee you, you will have massive momentum. You're going to need Donald Trump. To the Trump campaign, you're going to need black men to speak at your campaign. The reason why I say that, because J.D. Vance is a white man. In order for this message, it cannot be Senator Tim Scott. It got to be an average black man that's not a politician, because that person will know how to speak to the everyday black man that got a black job. When you get Senator Tim Scott, he comes as a senator, as part of the establishment. But you get somebody that's not a politician, that have a black job, that's paying for all this food and gas prices, and get people that have to work twice as hard to help their families, you will win. You would win. And that will force Kamala to make black men a priority in the Democratic Party. Because they're not a priority. Never have been a priority. And because Trump have been pulling some black man support, Democrats got to play catch up because they ignored black men. Now they want to force black men to raise money for Kamala Harris. You're stupid if you raise them. For what? When does the Democrat raise money for black men? To help black men. If they really cared about black men, what programs have they put and helped the black community? Because you have black men, you helping the black woman. But they haven't done neither. They haven't even helped black women. So don't go get tricked because she coming out to a Beyonce record. Don't let that trigger. That's pandering at its best. Oh, she's out to a Beyonce record. Are we just gonna forget about she ain't doing that? Okay. So I'm just saying. Now, back to this Armon thing. These people, and when I tell you they work tirelessly hard against Wiley, because we call out the wickedness. They strategically work with multiple different iPads and computers, all designed to take down Wiley. We had to unblock hundreds of accounts. Now you don't see nobody trolling, because it's only one YouTuber that got 600 accounts against Wiley. 600. 600. And because they're going through something in their body, in their mind, they can't really focus like on Wiley no more. So they got to use somebody like a Storm. Storm Page, and we just got this, he's so scared that he this close of losing his entire channel. Because he got so tricked out the spot talking to Armon, and Armon is celebrating because he wants the competition gone. He don't want Storm, because everybody kept comparing him to Storm. Armon is playing chess and manipulated and infiltrated Storm's mind. He did the same thing with King. And now all these people want to send me text messages and all this type of stuff, how Armon worked against Wiley. And now Storm's like, oh, I'm about to lose my channel. Well, you the one that went out with toe-to-toe shot. That was stupid. What do you got to prove? You say you straight, then focus on sports. Focus on straight topics. You mad, and then you do a whole 1-8, just jumped out the window, made the most nastiest, filthiest type of content in the history. I'm like, this dude talking about private area, rectum area of a man, and then gonna say he's straight? Like, it's confusing. It's confusing. To the public, it's confusing to your mama. It's confusing to your spirit, because you keep hanging around these witches. Ever since you had that white lady on that show, you ain't never been the same. I said he on the phone with this white lady, bringing her to his house, seeing all these rituals, and it's been destroying you ever since. It's been destroying him ever since. All that stuff, dealing with people, watching people make love and getting it, doing threesomes with people, with married couples, with men and women. You're doing all this evil type of evil, and then you bringing it to YouTube, thinking that's going to be mainstream. It looks very weird. People like, what? This man did what? This man talk about what? It was disgusting. It was cringy. Then he talked about, now he's scrambling to say what he gonna respond to SeanDavieWay. Let me show y'all. Look at that. You did all that, and you should have never talked about that man kids. He just did the most. Talked about that man children. Talked about that man baby mama. He even went as low and just said other stuff. We're not gonna repeat what he said in that video. And he can't deny, because Storm do tend to lie. Like, oh, I took down that video because of this and that. No. Like, people tried to go and watch it, it's gone. I don't know for what reason. I don't know if he mad at himself, mad at his life. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. You mad at your life. Someone said, Natasha said, you know more lingo than Rico. This was almost as cringe as the Larry Reid interview without Tasha. You are cringe. We can't even hear what the man is saying, though the bad audio. Why did you tell him I can't even get through this mess? This is disgusting. Storm is straight. LOL, Storm looks so happy. Storm, Vegas rent ain't that cheap anymore unless you live in the hood. Ever since California came here with all those stadiums being built, but I digress. Because he's talking about, oh, Vegas rent is so cheap. That's a lie. I'm looking at this dude talking about Vegas. I'm like, where's all this cheap rent? Even in the hood, the rent is up. Like you giving 10-year-old T on Vegas, baby, Vegas rent is up. You better go and look at the prices. Why would people want to know this? That's these people private stuff. Why would you put this kind of stuff on the internet? Y'all crazy. If I was Wiley, somebody getting a word beat. And I told you, you're not going to stop me from talking about you. Y'all just create all the salacious lies. Now, when you get sued, ain't none of these people going to have your back. Same thing with Tasha. She did all that talking, celebrating. She ain't saying a word now. Baby, she's so sad and depressed. She crying. She pacing the floor. Her husband, it's just really, really bad. And what effed her up, somebody on her team said, why don't you go file bankruptcy? That only work if you qualify. Well, you know you didn't qualify. And then she blatantly lied. And when they put them handcuffs on that heifer, she gonna believe in Jesus that day. Baby, she gonna get on her knees and cry out to the Lord. Because it's disgusting. You did all that. Got that nasty lawsuit. Yeah, you got another lawsuit with Soulja Boy. And you brag about this stuff. It's crazy to me. I want, if I get in one lawsuit and lose, you think I'm about to try to get in another one? Like, it's crazy. Then when I was talking with somebody this morning, I said when they met the woman that was had, she started talking. Well, they got another LLC, and it's called, I forgot the name of that LLC, and another email. And the lawyer was like, what? Like, they got all these brand new LLCs this woman got, just taking money and all that type of stuff. And when Tasha can't go to prison, I'm going to restrain that video and say, we said it first. She had a whole nother LLC with another email address, and chat was emailing it, and they didn't know it. Cardi people didn't know it. The lady just told it. Like, what? A whole nother LLC. It's crazy. I said, y'all be doing all that crazy stuff. Then you mad because Wiley talk about it. The same thing with Justin Hart. Armon got mad because Justin called Armon, was like, how did Wiley get my number? Oh, no. Baby, I'm a reporter. I'm going to get the number. I called Justin Hart and I wanted to know, why did he sleep with Armon? Is those allegations true? I reached out to her. I reached out to Justin Hart and I asked a question. The first, oh, I'm gonna hang up. Like, you look guilty. Just let us know. We got your number. Let us know. Okay? And people said, why did you don't like Tasha? She committed a crime, sus. This ain't about hate. This is about this woman committed a federal offense. And we put it out there. Soon as we did our meet and greet, Couture, she showed her hand. And I don't think she meant to ever send me a script. She shared too much in that text message. I'm going to show it one day. And I said, wow, she showed her hand. And I said, I can't trust you. Because I knew it. I said, you either got to pick a side, baby. You can't be mutual with two parties. This woman is committing federal offense and you trying to buddy up to it. And then when she did wines and tea, it didn't last. It didn't last. The wine and tea, it got destroyed. It didn't last. Because you didn't have Wiley on there. Now, if she had Wiley on there, Couture Bay, anybody in that third seat, baby, Wiley, I'm the show. Baby, you can put anybody in that third seat. They gonna be forgettable with it on there, and if the ratings would have been high, it would have lasted longer than it would have lasted longer than TGIF. But you didn't want nobody that's on there that can challenge your spirit. It's crazy. And like I told Rico, I said, Rico, you already got HIV. You need to be praying, and then malnourished. He be calling, crying, talking about he's sick. I told Rico, take your meds. I don't want to take my meds. I'm like, you don't want to take your meds? Like, bruh, you got a free apartment, you get food stamps, take your medication. And all he did just drink. And he sleep with all type of nasty men in New York. All type of disgusting men in New York. One man he slept with in New York City. He slept with this man. The man had bed bugs, and he was like crawling in the man window. Rico tried to kick the man out. The man, because in New York they have those like them staircases like outside. So he was crawling in. Rico fighting him. Then the man went to the building saying that he was living with Rico, and the building was telling Rico is against the leasing policy to have a roommate, and it was crazy. It was crazy. In the fire escape, I'm sorry, yeah. He was going through the fire escape. Then Rico did a video of him beating on the cat. The police came. Then he had to release the cat. The cat went to say he was whooping on this cat, just playing on animal abuse. And I told y'all, I said, listen, these people are evil. We did a storyline with this man, and shout out to people in the B sector. It was like, wow, we already know about this. DC gay, DC gay, DC gay, DC gay, DC gay. I'm like, Rico talk about this all the time. He cannot let it go. This is why DC gay reigns supreme, because VS was talking about it on her community wall. Rico, he conjuring up again, and then I got to tell the story for the billionth time. King Roman News in the chat, because he all sending me hearts, talking about you gonna show me some. And I'm like, I'm not showing you nothing. Hey, Leo the Lioness, how you doing? I'm definitely praying for y'all. Pray for Leo the Lioness. I saw her page, or her Instagram page, and I haven't seen this woman in so long, and I felt so sad, but I know God is a healer. I know God is going to do it and heal her. And I saw that on Instagram. Now, she's a great friend. I mean, she met me in person. Beautiful relationship. Beautiful relationship. Me and her, we got sense. We did something together, and we ain't shared to the world. We mind our business. We went on to our happy ways. I can't say that about the other people in the B sector. Them people is disgusting. All they did was trash and dogged and said this. What I do, because Leo met me in person, I'm just as quiet. I read books. And when it's time to work, it's time to work. And when it's time to shut up, it's time to shut up. Them people in that beef sector, baby, they came back. They just got to talking. And that's on food with none of them. Uncle Tim, that's why his books ain't selling. He's so stupid. His books could have been on the New York Times bestseller list. He coming on there all up on YouTube talking. And I said to myself, how are you supposed to be an author and you know how to comprehend and write books? Did you not read the paperwork did you not read did you not read it? You just doing all this talking. And then you gonna try to block me talking about, I don't want no Trump people. You stupid. You an old clown. And you better hope they don't take away that free housing you got. See, y'all can talk about Democrats all day because y'all living in free housing and all that. I think it's unfair. Uncle Tim, if you could sit there and talk crap, your old behind could be out there working and paying market rent. I think that's so disgusting. Y'all say you want to talk down to everybody, but y'all got free apartments. Rico got a free apartment, and Uncle Tim got a free apartment because their blood is, they got that blood. You know what I'm saying? The 3 letters. They get free apartments, and you can't stop them from talking on the internet. Baby, let them get some real market rent. They'll get humble. How many in here want to have a free apartment paid by the government? Press 1. Press 1. If you want a free apartment paid by the government, press 1. Press 1. And Rico's so stupid, he be getting used. Don't he? Like, he's so stupid. I spent my rent money on Wiley. Stop talking. Like, this dude, I can't believe, like, we did a storyline. QI ain't talking. Like, QI ain't talking. Rico just still talking. Still talking. He mad at Chocolate Bay. He screwed Chocolate Bay. Chocolate Bay seen his medication. Chocolate Bay lost all this weight. I'm not going to get into all of details, but the man was big. Now he all skin and bones. Ain't no move on, Rico. Hit the link. You talking about move on. You did all that talking. How can I move on? You sitting there, you lied on Wiley. Stop talking. You went over there because Storm reached out to you. And he going to sleep with you. And he going to lose all that weight. And his family going to have to go ahead on and do a GoFundMe. Because he ain't got no burial insurance. Same that out. Doing all that talking. You putting a man up there that got 3 letters. And the reason why he got it is because he's overly, he forced himself on people. He's aggressive. And Rico, people was like, did he not know he's aggressive? Like Rico claimed he looked good. He claimed, but you want to force yourself on people. Like, ew. Like, if a person is on soft, that means they ain't into it. But you can't say no to Rico. I'll pay for this. Who told you to spend your rent money? Who told you to spend your rent money? Who told you? Nobody told you to spend your rent money. And he don't even listen. Rico could have been so much further in his career. He had a channel getting clicks and views, getting nice chats. This man pulled off his clothes. He was so drunk, peed in the beer can. And people was like, oh, Wiley, help Rico. Help him. How can I help him? This dude is a drunk. Number skin and bones. Then he put his house on fire. This is a true story. This was all on one of his YouTube pages. His house got caught on fire. Water damage. Because he was up there cooking something in his room. He supposed to be cooking in the kitchen. House caught on fire. Then one time, he lost his keys. He had to break the window down to get in there. Like, this is what this person does. It's just crazy. It's like he has to talk about Wiley. He love. You don't love me. You lust after Wiley because that ain't no love. You don't know love. Only thing you know is the sickness, that little thing you got, but it's sick. You just brag about that. And then he brags and brags and brags and brags and brags. Have a happy. Wiley said he went to the library and he picked up a homeless guy. Girl, do you not know I'm a storyteller? Stop talking. You mad? And he paid the guy $20. I'm like, this dude, it's just embarrassing. So are you the ex-boyfriend of Wiley? Yes. Hey, who told you that you were the ex-boyfriend of Wiley, girl? Did you not know you are a storyline? That was it. You are a storyline. We weren't together. You don't even know me. How the world this man gonna say, he is my ex-boy? Huh? Your name ain't John Tate Evans? That's the only ex-boyfriend that I have. And y'all pray for John Tate Evans. He on crystal meth. Say man, ouch. Y'all pray for John Tate Evans. He's on that crystal meth. Then Rico sent all these nasty pictures digging in himself to Theo. I said, this dude, I'm going to come to your roommate and screw your roommate. He was so mad. Then Rico, this is so funny. Wally, I get on the bed. He's drinking a beer, right? And he did that to me. And I'm blaming me. He cried. Then his cousin on there, she cussing me out, saying she gonna whoop me. Then, God rest her soul. She's gone. Next thing I know, something happened to her. I guess her heart gave out. And they couldn't even raise money to bury her. And he go, Rico, and I miss my cousin. If you miss your cousin so much, okay, why you couldn't raise money to help bury her? Stop talking. You brought their cousin, then his grandma got so drunk. This woman had a whole 40 ounce talking about, if I come to Detroit, it's going to be some problems. She going to do something. Then his drunk auntie, she said she going to whoop me. His family is full of drunks, old drunks. His grandma, if you go to his grandma's Facebook page, she got on a whole like booty shorts and a 40 ounce. And a 40 ounce. Like, I'm looking at this man. I'm like, this whole family is just weird. Then Rico called his mama. His mama was like, don't put me on the line. And mama, you don't understand. Why don't you love me? Then he pulled off his pants, his drawers, and proceeded to pee again. Like, and then people send it to me like to rescue him. I'm like, I don't know this dude. So I go, wait a minute. So I go in the chat. Rico, what's up, Ronnie? I can't stand you. You broke my heart. I'm like, dude, can you stop drinking? You didn't even know me. We ain't in love. I didn't even want to do it. I was forced to do it. So I had to muscle up some strength. This man wanted me to do it again. I couldn't. I just wasn't that interested. Like, you can't, I don't know about y'all women, but you can't force it. I got to be in the mood. It got to be a groove. You can't be forcing me to do it. He be forcing me. And then it'd be like cheap liquor. Then his job told him, Rico, stop going live. He be working in the kitchen. He go, Rico, and Wiley, why you doing this? And he cussed me out on his job. His boss come out there. He got the spatula, supposed to be cleaning up the dishes. He up there trying to cuss me out on you, and the man said, get off live and get to work. This man lost his job because he was so concerned about me. And I told Rico, I said, Rico, you was obsessed with Wiley. You have, and then this man have a criminal record. He beat up his ex-boyfriend. The man had a concussion. He got that's on Rico criminal background. So he like to whoop on people. He have an anger problem. Then he's a prostitute. He was on Detroit. He was a streetwalker. And he got what he got because he didn't use condoms. It was the condoms. Then Rico got this nasty like XX video in his phone. He sent it to me. He was so obsessed. Him screwing this big, fat, nasty black woman. He sent it to my phone. I'm like, dude, delete it. Like, I don't want to see this. This is disgusting. Then they like the lady was on like hamburger wrappers. Like it was a nasty place. Like it was like a filthy, like obese trap house. And I'm like, Rico, this is disgusting. Rico, like it was a dude eating. This is so disgusting. It was a dude eating out his bites, and he's screwing this fat, nasty black woman. I saw it. I was just like, oh my gosh. And I deleted it off my phone because he was like, it was crazy. Then Rico is mad because the guy that assaulted me, when I was without any clothes. And I sent the picture to Sean Bradley. And when I was exposed after I got out of the shower, he proceeded to put his finger and dig inside of me. It was one of the worst feelings ever. He digged inside of me. And when he put his finger inside of me, something oozed out of me. I lost my innocence that day. And I sat on the edge of the bed. Something inside of me was oozing with grief. I never thought that I would be in DC and got SA'd. And then that next day, I was assaulted with an alcoholic drink. When it was burning my eye sockets. And I was oozing with pain. The worst feeling ever. And I never thought that a man my size can be assaulted. I don't wish that on my worst enemy. And to see my assault be played out and get interviews. It's painful. And as I have flashbacks, I can just remember those dirty fingers inside of me. As I look, never thought that I would be the face of a victim of assault. It's very traumatizing to even talk about. Because I was minding my own business. I didn't say assault me. That was a nightmare at DCK. A night that night that I want to forget. And this is why I'm happy that I'm leaving the lifestyle, because it's a disgusting lifestyle. And I am a survivor, but it hurts. And though I'm crying and tears is falling down my face, I understand. And I will continue to be the light. And people always say, are you going to do a DC Gay Part 2? No, not with those people. They're nasty, evil. Even when I was in the pool and the hot tub with VS, QI said that, I was wrong to be with VS and stuff, and QI is angry because VS was on a panel, The Mess Express, and QI said that she had odd period panties. And QI had period panties on. And VS said you did have on period panties. And QI was QI took that out on me. I didn't tell her to bring period panties. I didn't know what that was. And QI was in the car with Rico, and she had on her period panties. And I didn't know this, you guys. I didn't know this. I didn't know that she really loved VS. And VS was like, we got these stalkers. I'm like, I didn't know, because me and VS is beautiful, but we was just good partners. We was great on camera. And she did a lot of great stuff for the Wiley Show. We did a lot of great stuff for each other. And QI had on period panties. And it was disgusting. And so she tried to stay in Virginia. I'm not going. I'm staying with you, VS. And VS was with her family, so VS was calling me, and she was like, QI refusing to leave. And QI was like, I'm gonna stay in Virginia and go to a shelter to get Section A. I'm like, this was so sad. VS had to get her children in the car, and QI was missing the train on purpose. Then she had on her period panties and stuff, and she was refusing to get dropped off. And VS was just going to all these different parts of Virginia, and you know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the world's going on? Like, why this woman won't go home? And these are all these characters. And she was on a hate campaign against Wiley. This woman was calling the library. They told QI, stop calling us. It's nothing we can do. Stop calling us. She was sending them videos of me. The library, Jay, if you send us another video of Wiley, we're going to give a restraining order on you. Because she thought the library can press charge. She was like, we don't. It's a whole new staff there. She keep bringing my name up. She was like really obsessed with me. Only because BS did not want to be with her. She blaming all the LGBT lesbian community that I'm the reason why VS don't want to be with her. And she don't understand VS is a beautiful woman. She don't want you. This woman had crusty bumps, stuff leaking out of her bumps. And it was like nasty. It's almost like a nasty crust rash. And I'm like, I don't want to be, and I'm like, I'm trying to be nice to her. And Chocolate Bay, QI, Chocolate Bay, QI, and BS and myself, we all at the buffet. Chocolate Bay was grabbing all up on me and whatever. Like, let's go in the bathroom, let's get it together. And QI was like, yeah, Chocolate Bay, we gonna do content together. We gonna do content together. We gonna be like Minister Louis Farrakhan. Me and BS looking like, girl, this is not gonna work in the B sector. You're not conscious. You eat poom with period panties. They ain't gonna receive you anyway. And the nation not gonna accept Chocolate Bay. He eat pork and he like men. Anyway, so we at the food place. We go to the water. We having a ball. Then me and VS, we in the pool together. The B sector is just eating it up. We are just superstars in the B sector. Rico calling me crying. I can't believe you and VS. We should have been in the pool together. You don't got no car. How is you gonna get to Virginia? You ain't got no car. Like, he was just calling, and I had to like block him. This dude had 18 cell phones. 18 cell phones. Dude had 18 cell phones crying. Then he get on FaceTime with me, peeing again. He all outside and peeing. I'm like, this dude can't hold his urine. It's like, I don't understand that. We mind our own business. Now, the thing about DC, Rico, where he failed to tell people, VS had multiple empty hotel rooms. Somebody on TSCC camp had all of these hotel rooms because they thought more people from TSCC was coming. So a lot of folks didn't come. So they had about, let's just say, 3 empty rooms. So VS said you can stay in one of the empty rooms. But the reason why, when it gets it, as soon as I got around the lesbian, like they was like stuck like lesbian, they all wanted VS. And they didn't like it. I'm like, oh, I feel out of place. I'm the only man there. And I'm like, I feel out of place. They was like so angry, they couldn't stand my guts. And so VS, you know what I'm saying? We love her and we still love her. And I want to say to anybody that's watching this video that when VS dropped Rico off, Rico turned his head. I ain't gonna take my medicine no more. I ain't gonna take my, like, he ain't that rap too tight. And I'm like, and I screamed out, I don't care if you don't take it or not take it. I'm not about to beg you to take your medicine. You made the mistake. You didn't get on prep. You did all that. You live that life. You do all that. We good over here. Because if I had what Rico had, I have a free apartment. We can't get no free apartment. We HIV negative. They ain't got no HIV negative free apartment. If so, please show me the location. I wait. I feel like if you're going to give it to HIV positive people, can you please give it to HIV negative people? I'm just saying. Say that out. This dude is weird. Then he's embarrassed because he told people all his business, how filthy he is. Even when he go in his place, he still ain't got no furniture. Then this is the gag, y'all. So I'm watching the video, and why is Wiley in Virginia? Why is Wiley in Vegas? Like, Storm really want to come see me in Vegas. Why is he in Vegas? Because that's an Armon question. Armon sending him message that. Rico gonna say, and I know Armon pissed. He's in Vegas because of the show. I know Armon Wiggins was pissed. Because Armon didn't want to hear that. He be trying to erase the show. Baby, we did that. Let me show y'all the show that we did. Hold on. Let me see if it's still on Sean Bradley page. Please let it still be on Sean Bradley page. Oh my God. Let me just show y'all. If I can find it, please let it still be on this man page. And I love me some Sean Bradley. Please let it still be on this page. Dang, I'm going to have to go really search for it. Club chat. Orlando 2023, Club Chat Jamaica. Oh, here we go. Now I'm gonna show y'all this. This is the show that we did. Okay. And I like Sean said he sees that I can play it, so I love it. See, this why they mad. It's on his page. It's on my come on, boss man. This is what the girls gonna get mad. Oh, Sean Bradley, because he got permission to play, and they said, and production said we can show this. They mad at Sean Bradley. I ain't mad at him. He did nothing but blessings for Wiley. He gave me a jump shoe. I wear that jump shoe. I couldn't wear it no more. Here we go. Press play.
All right, hey guys, I spoke to production, and production gave me the permission to put together a couple of clips that I had in my phone and stuff like that, whatever, from footages and things that we shot while we were in Atlanta. And these have not been mastered, they have not been colored, they have not been anything. This is just basically raw footage of things that I had on a hard drive and things that I had on my phone. And production allowed me to put it together and just give you guys a little taste of some of the things that we were doing and what you can possibly expect. Wont. All right.
What's up, everybody? I'm Sean Bradley. I'm YouTube's best kept secret, and everything is always my fault. YouTube back then used to be fun. We had real content. We would come together. We would talk to each other, support each other, share each other's footages and things of that nature, wish each other well. And now today it's just all about the money, the money, the money, the money. Everything is done for a YouTube coin. Everything is done for a click in a view. Everything is considered content. There is nothing sacred anymore. And that is the dark side of YouTube. What is the YouTube streets? When you step off of your porch and get in them streets and start the windmilling.
You should have got me better. You should have got me better.
And windmilling means just out there cussing somebody out, dragging a bitch, roasting and gagging a hoe.
Okay, number one, why the fuck would I look up your broke ass, no credit score having fucking information? Who the fuck are you? I don't know.
That's what those YouTube streets are, and anything can happen on those YouTube streets. They'll bring your kids on the YouTube streets. They'll bring your ex-lovers on the YouTube streets. They'll bring your husband's mistresses on the YouTube streets. They'll bring dead bodies on the YouTube streets. The YouTube streets is very, very treacherous, okay? So when you become a content creator or a subscriber for that matter, you are in danger of getting hit by somebody on these YouTube streets. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have these content creators meet me in Atlanta, a neutral location, so we can try to see how things go just for a weekend. I just want to spend just a weekend, maybe a day or two with the people just to see how it's gonna go.
Hey baby, yeah, I'm in the makeup G. I just wanted to show you where I am. Kwame has my location in the hotel.
Oh my gosh, where's she at? Baby, can somebody tell me where's Key with the T? That is my girl. Where is she at? Out of everybody in Club Chat, Leo the Lioness and Key with the T, baby. Me and her collect. Let me say this real quick. We was in Vegas, and they gave us a cash trip, right? And Key with the T was drunk. So, where's my card? Baby, she got the deed in that purse. You took my card. She told the waitress, you took my card. I'm like, Key, you just had your card. It was somewhere buried in her purse. Baby, me and Key with the T, we flew. Out of everybody out of Club Chat, that's my sus. It's just like we collect. Leo's more soft-spoken, but Key with the T, she gets down. I just flow her so well. Wherever she at, may God bless her. She is a great, great friend of the wildest show, and I love her. I just, when I saw this, wow, this has been so long. Wow. Okay, go ahead. I'm so sorry, y'all. Press play.
I was shook, okay, when I seen Five Baby. I was not expecting her this morning. What about you?
And that's Jay Wilson. Baby, okay, let me just let it play. Then I go back to point all the people out. I'm sorry. But go ahead, Jay Wilson. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Social media is not just for the young people, it's for everyone. And Timothy Blaine at 60-something years old is out in these YouTube streets, windmilling and swinging and banging with the best of us.
What is the problem with you and Jay Wilson? Because you keep cussing him out, and I'm like, just leave the man alone. You won't leave him alone. So.
No, he won't leave me alone.
You should have got the better person.
And I never forget what I told him. I'm like, do you want to go back to jail?
I could just maybe like the low. It's just like I cannot wait till I can just go there. So that's why I'll be like, oh, okay, I could just this. Oh my gosh, it's. I was surprised because let me say this. I was shocked because I didn't know what this was. I thought it was like some bootleg chasing reality stuff. Oh my gosh. I want to go there. I can't even say what I want to say. But just know this. You never know who's watching Wiley. I was like, I was shocked. Like it was like, I'm really a part of this. Like I was shocked. You know, I was really surprised. Anyway, let's play more of this. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Uncle Tim.
People, you here.
I'm here. With all these motherfuckers out here.
You can walk right around the corner and we can have a talk man to man.
Nicole Tyler. She's delusional.
Nicole Tyler is a flip-flopping bitch. Okay.
It's just like that stuff I can't say. Oh my gosh, like this woman. Okay. That's all I'm gonna say is okay. This is why I try not to watch this clip, because I'll be like, But I know this woman very well. Baby, let me say this. I don't have nothing against club chat. I love me some club chat. If he could call me, say, hey, Wiley, I love those powerful black women. Let me say this. Them black women got money. I'm talking about, I remember one time we was done taping. They was pulling out their portfolio. One of these people in club chat, she got investments in Apple. One of these members in club chat, Apple, the vaccine companies. I couldn't believe it. I'm still like, wow. Okay, let's play some more of this. This is why they bad. Go ahead.
Nicole Tyler is a whole fucking scammer.
It is me. That's right. Nicole Tyler, sexy cleaner ruler in the damn building. Get a look at it. I'm the one who got all of them shook and got all of them crying. Okay, little old me. Get a look at it. Because I don't know your husband and I don't know you.
Why the fuck are you speaking on my husband?
It's not true. They're just words. And why are they hurting you if they're not true? Are they true or not?
We good.
We really not?
We not.
D. Ramsey, maybe once you come for me next time, bitch, lose some weight. Okay. Look, I said it. Kiss my ass, Brianna. 200-pound kidneys. I wrote that. Okay, bitch.
When Nicole walked into that room, she totally turned the energy straight on up, okay? D. Ramsey lost her goddamn mind. I didn't know what the hell was going on.
Wiley is not to be trusted. He is not to be trusted whatsoever.
The chaos that they...
I don't like this. Who did this? This is plain messy. What? Oh my gosh!
normally quiet place, a man in a fit of rage at a Dallas library.
These people on YouTube need help. They need jobs. They need a life, and they need to get off my arse. I have gotten into it with every single one of them.
This woman, Fabe, went to my church, pulled up, and to dog my grandmother, my family, and everything like that. If I wasn't a true gentleman, I would have snatched her ass up, but I can't put my hands on it.
Then in come Jezebel, who I call Jezzy for short. Fabe, or Fab from the Shy.
I would love to be able to take the children to the house of the Lord, but this church doesn't have a children's church.
After this,
yeah. See, she went to my see when I see this, I get triggered. This is why, let me say this. This is why the Storm Monroes, y'all can't get to me. We had real beef. This chick show up to my church, my family church. You hear my uncle. This woman got in her car, dropped her babies off in O Block. I guess it was in O Block. to go to my family church. This is like real, baby. Back in the old beat sector, I was so, what? Let me rewind that back. See, they got all the footages. Rewind that back. This is what she got in the car. Look.
I would love to be able to take the children to the house of the Lord, but this church doesn't have a children's church.
After this, shows up with women and having me.
And I found out he wants to have sex with me.
I'm a black gay man. So for her to take her greasy, dusty, sweaty, stinking ass to a church that I wasn't there, I should have snatched her ass up.
Now, yeah, I went to his church, but that was because I told Wiley, either take my picture off of your website. He had a picture of me on his website in my underwear. I gave him about 8 hours. I told him either take it down or I'm going to go to your church.
So I've tried that whole just meeting up with you, talking it out, being nice, recording it, putting on the YouTube screen so we all made nice with each other and every damn thing else. I've done that.
I love Sean.
And then Sean Bradley. Let's get this straight right now. Sean Bradley ain't running shit. Okay, he ain't running shit.
Sean is messy as fuck. He know how to fuck shit up. He fucked these YouTube streets up. I love every moment of it. But the thing I can say about Sean is that he has the most awesome, biggest heart that people will ever know. I do really feel like that when it comes to the relationship between me and Sean. I feel like D. Ramsey has a problem with that. I think that's the reason why me and her are not able to truly connect.
I don't believe Leo is Sean Bradley's do girl, but Leo definitely wants to be the HBIC, the head bitch in charge. Leo has jockeyed for position.
And let me just tell y'all, the reason why, I can speak for me, I said this can be good, and I told all the cast people, I said this could be good for all of us. This is what I just knew. I said, now wait a minute. They got on that B sector, and the people told us, you can't say nothing about it. Only say what we allow you to say, right? They went back to their individual cities, got on their YouTubes, and just I exit left. I said, I'm going to focus on celebrity gossip so I don't be tempted to say nothing about these people. They was dragging my name and everything. Wiley. I never hit their link. I never talked about it. Not at all. Whatever they discussed, I ain't confirmed, denied, I ain't getting involved. Because they tried, everybody still want to get my point of view about this. Now, only thing you're going to get is what Sean Bradley got the permission to post, and I give my commentary on it. But go ahead, D. Ramsey, girl. Lord, give it to them eyebrows. Okay.
To be Sean's, right-hand bitch or whatever, which is cool with me, I guess. I guess that's a substitute for the fact she ain't got no fucking man. But shout out to her. Does Sean Bradley use people? Ooh, honey.
And then let's talk about D. Ramsey, or should I say drunk Ramsey. This woman cannot hold her alcohol. She sat there and want to cry over her fucking man.
And I think it's blame it on the alcohol, child. Loose like Grey Goose, girl.
And you know what? You just like my mother, a drunk. I was raised by a drunk. That's why my ass got a cross eye. I walk with a fucking lip because when she had me, she was drinking. So I know a drunk. So you sitting down crying, it's because you addicted to alcohol.
Oh my God. Now, I want to say this. I didn't know. I don't even know. I don't remember saying that. It's nothing to say. It's nothing to say.
First of all, people got to know the meaning of doxing. Okay, this is somehow the meaning of doxing has gotten torn apart, flipped around, and thrown to the side. I don't know how that happened, but people don't understand that doxing is not when you send me an email. Doxing is not when you send me a text message. Doxing is when I go and get your information and I put that information out to the public with malice intent. That's what doxing is.
I was doxed. I don't fucking like it. I think it's a piece of shit. I was doxed. And I think the person that started I don't give a fuck. I do. I have a lot to lose. But if you got a lot to
I'm not, but it's your opinion.
YouTube anyway.
Your opinion, your opinion.
But Doctor, when you say I don't give a fuck, when you say I don't give a fuck, when you say I don't give a fuck, did I say you should give a fuck? I did. I'm not telling you you should give a fuck. You said, but that's not. My opinion is my opinion, and your opinion is yours. You're a subscriber. Why you rub on me? Versus to me being a content creator. Why again? All I'm saying is, why is she worried about me? I'm not worried about her. I'm not concerned about what she said. I'm not worried about you. I'm answering the question. You answer the question. But don't answer my question. Okay, answer yours. Stick to your question. Don't answer.
Who is Sean Bradley? Where does Sean Bradley live? How many kids does Sean Bradley have? Where does Sean Bradley work? That ain't nobody damn business. Who is Sean Bradley's man? Why don't he live with his man? Huh? Here come the doxers.
And, this is why to this day, that's the lady with the credit card at the restaurant. Yeah, that's the lady with the credit card at the restaurant. That's key with the T. I want to tell you, to the people, to the production people that did that, thank you. I want to go there and say, because it's triggering me to really say something, but this was just the Atlanta piece. Like, and whenever this do come out, I'm going to get so many phone calls. And it's going to be opportunities. I can sense it. So I played my cards right. Like, people to this day, like, Wiley was a star. Wiley was a star. Wiley was a star. And I didn't say that. The people said that. Because Wiley, I delivered. I know I delivered. And all of my wrestling background, watching wrestling shows, it flows. Like, one thing I learned about Hollywood, because I got a taste of it, is that if you're a good worker, and if you know how to deliver, and you're good and you're talented, you're going to always keep a gig. You're going to always keep a gig. And I don't come up in there difficult to work with, because you got to deliver for it. So I'm not, because this show can come out next year, next month, and to the world, it's going to be brand new. It's going to be brand new. Even though people that watched it, it's still going to be brand new, because you don't know half of the stuff that was on this show. You don't know. There was a lady that they brought named True Enterprise. She wanted to come, and she wanted to meet Wiley. This woman said the most salacious lies about Wiley. When this woman showed up with her bare belly, pregnant belly, I took a picture with her. She was so upset. And then she said, I wanna apologize to you, Wiley. I didn't mean to say that about you and your grandmother. I didn't want to speak to this chick. And I took a picture because you said all them lies, and then I see why you don't come on video. Then she wanted to take a picture, and I took a picture and I posted it. I posted it, whatever. But it's just like when you around people, like using Jake Wilson as an example. This man is so jealous of Wiley. Every time I come back into the B sector, I'm not gonna give Wiley no publicity, because this man talked about me being on the bus, how I ain't had no money. He didn't care. And I got to laugh at Jay Wilson when we catfish him out the closet. and he had to come out and say that he was bisexual. Like, them was the days of YouTube. Like, them was the days. Do I miss the B sector? Yes. Because creatively, I was able to create great storylines. Do I miss it? Absolutely. I can go back in the B sector right now and create a storyline. It's so simple because I'm really good at it. I can come back in the B sector, create a storyline. And I already got one person I'm going to go toe-to-toe with in the B sector. And we're going to go toe-to-toe. I know how to do it. I'm a pro at it. I'm an architect. Some of my skills, some of my formula people still use to this day. Okay? We had people in the B sector were so mad at Wiley, they pulled up at my family church. Yes, they did. And I didn't care. And then soon when that happened, I brought a brand new character to the B sector. Marquita, the cross-eyed diva. I brought Marquita, the cross-eyed diva, to the B sector, and it ate him up. What's up, you two? Wally, Marquita, the cross-eyed diva. And then I called the B sector the Section A sector. And he called it the low range. I was so good at it because one thing about Wiley that made us special in the B sector is that we didn't just talk about beef. We talked about a plethora of subject matters. But we knew how we was very likable. To this day, we very likable. And when I came to this, we have a lot of people jealous of Wiley, like we did in the B sector. They be jealous, they come at Wiley hard. And the people in the B sector, they got Wiley back. They was like, we don't believe nothing that y'all saying about Wiley. Wiley went through all of this. And VS, she got the evidence. For whatever reason, she mad. I do want to clear this up. I want to say, when the lady came and got hit with a slab of bacon and a plate of pancakes, I want VS to understand, don't blame that on me. I didn't call the courts. I didn't call the judge. That was all your enemies did that. And she's still holding me to this. Don't charge me with that. The B sector turned against VS and they operated and worked with the courts. Shireen was a club chat member. She was my moderator, but she was club chat. And I didn't tell Shireen to go there. I was working. So when VS hit her with a slab of bacon and pancakes, I didn't tell her to do that. I didn't know any of that went on until after it happened. And I give advice to everybody. I feel like if you're a victim of crime, go to the police. Now, I didn't think that the courts was going to ban VS from the internet. No. So then VS come back and I let VS have it. Me and her going toe-to-toe on the B side. They was like, wow, you the only one that go toe-to-toe her. Because I ain't scared of this woman. She's a whole felon. And she committed a felony offense against the elderly. And she got a kidnapping charge because the lady couldn't move. She kidnapped the lady. So it's like she dealt with that. And she got banned off the internet. And she working on her life story. Then she gonna get mad to me. I'm doing DC, but I'm gonna do it without Wiley. You can't do DC without Wiley. That's just like bringing back Destiny's Child without Beyonce. Like it was Emily. And then me and Shireen, we stopped because I told Shireen, I said the B sector is fickle. They're gonna be with you and they're gonna turn against you. Shireen did my show. And the B sector turned against Shireen. The B sector turned against her, called her dumb, stupid. Why did you go there? You slow. And she was mad at me because I didn't defend her. I'm like, Shireen, you had to go through this. You wanted to go toe-to-toe with VS, and the whole B sector turned against her. Okay? I'm not saying that she didn't kidnap the woman, but it was a kidnapping charge, Leslie. Leslie, do you want to hit the link? Because you want to educate people. I know that's your home, girl. I know you want to on that carpet. So, do you want to educate the people? Do you want to educate the people? Because I read the charges. You're dealing with an architect of the B sector. This ain't Mushmouth King Roman. Okay? He up there trying to walk in Wiley's shoes. Baby, you ain't Wiley. You a fuzzy Q-tip. You country bumpkin. You wish you could be Wiley. I'm talented. You'd have brought me to that, and we would have got it in. Because King Roman, he tried to set me up at this fashion show. Armon Brown 09, all these people. She want to be accepted with the B sector. I said, Armon Brown, they ain't going to accept you. But go ahead, girl. They all over there. Here go King Roman. Wiley, can you come to my fashion show? Ew. It's my birthday. Anybody know? On November 11th, that is the most donations I get throughout the year. That is my anniversary. I said no. Okay, I was shading her. I was shading Shireen because it was funny. Then I had to do a video with Blessed Walk-ins. I had to respond to the second. It was funny. And I talked about that entire interview, and I got dragged. I said she was an old lady, and I had Shireen back, and VS didn't like it. Then I told VS, I told her members in TSCC, I said, let me take over TSCC until she come back. We could revamp it. We could bring back the Mess Express. And VS said, no. I said, this woman is crazy. Let me take over. I want Duchess Kelly Love to do it. I said, Duchess Kelly Love, that's stiff. He can't do nothing. He's trash. So I went over to Brianna channel. And Brianna, when she brought, this is what made Brianna a household name. I went over to Brianna channel. And baby, we woke it up. Everybody in the B sector was letting Wiley have it. Everybody. Blessed Walkins and this other older lady, Blessed Walkins showed a receipt. VS was mad. Blessed Walkins was like, you sent me Duchess Kelly Love house. And Brianna told this woman, Blessed Walkins, like, that's a receipt. Now, any receipt that TSCC get, they got to give it to the highest, VS, Susie Soufflin. So they got to give it to VS. Because Blessed Walkins put it out there, they dragged Blessed Walkins on the Mess Express. And I'm eating it up. Because it was VS versus Wiley on Thanksgiving. This before she went to prison. I'm letting VS have it. I'm talking about you up there cooking them puppies. We did classic VS like versus Wiley. VS started playing old nursing home videos. They said Wiley down with his family. Then VS showed us all the stuff that she cooking. It was disgusting. Then she up there showing her garden. It's just like, we let it have it. We had a whole war on the YouTube streets. And this is why they begged me to come back. And I told King Roman, I said, King Roman, what messed me up with King Roman, he put me and Armon on the phone. He said, I'm going to bring Wiley. He go, I don't want to do it. Why do it? I'm like, why would you even do this? You know this man is a psycho. He don't like me. Then King gonna get up on his page. I like Armon Wiggins better. Okay, why do you even call Armon to do it? Don't call me. You want it to be messy. You stupid. You a clown. You got the audacity to talk about Brianna. Don't let her tag me in. Look how you look. Look like a mushed up pancake. Stop it. Stop talking. Talk about you run the sector. No, you don't. Brianna run that sector. I think Pizarro runs it. Pizarro don't come on camera. Brianna is the queen of the sector. Okay? Because I know y'all miss me. Another lie, Duchess never wanted to take. Yeah, he did. Duchess wanted to be all Duchess. Duchess got mad at me because he wanted to make love with me. He wanted me in Virginia. I guess he came to Dallas. And he was like, Wiley, I want to see you and Jay Wilson. And this is a whole married man. I told Duchess respectfully, no, you unattractive, you old, you got calluses. I don't want to see you. You know, you got a white husband or whatever. His husband was in the KKK. I said, I don't want to see you. Like, no. So I respectfully declined. He said, how about we just do zip lining and you can wear a bikini thong? And I said, no, thank you. I respectfully declined. Like, these people, they be asking me to come to the B sector, and King Roman, he was crying because I didn't come to his fashion show. All of his ugly friends was on there, and then he win the fashion show with a sheen tank top and dirty drawers. Stop it. Stop playing. You got on a dirty tank top and dirty drawers. You wish you could be Wiley. How does it feel being in my shadow? Even when Denai went to VS, and VS said, oh, one thing about Wiley, he was a superstar. He had men fighting over him. Because I have a swag. I'm never happy at his husband. Well, Leslie, I'm just telling you what I know. You don't know these people, Leslie. I know these people. You a straight black woman with a weave. I know these people. You don't know them. You don't know these people. I do. Last time you were fish. I'm a whole man. I'm beef. There's a difference. Stop playing. And one thing I love about me, if I come back to the B sector, it ain't gonna be no trolls taking over my chat on there. If you can't come on camera, they ain't gonna see you. They just gonna hear your voice. Because I'm the superstar. There's only one Wiley. There's only one. Baby, when VS see me coming, she gets shook. And her yoni gets soaking wet. We made people pee in beer cans. They love me so. Oh no, Wiley, so crying. Like I told Rico, I said, Rico, baby, take your medicine. Eat you some food. The man won't eat. All he do is drink. We felt sorry for Rico. Then people got tired of dealing with Rico because he wouldn't listen. I told people. They thought I was the bad guy. I said, we don't drink over here. Now, anybody want to call in? The number is on the screen here. Anybody want to call in? Because the B sector love trying to drag me into the B sector. Okay? Love trying to drag me in the B sector. I don't have a weave. I've been a supporter of the B sector for years. And what made you great over there? Because your lives, entertainment is epic. Thank you so very much, sis. I love you. I love you. Rico went over there, mad, telling the people, I'm on my medicine. I'm hungry. You get food stamps. Why are you selling your food stamps to your grandma in Detroit? Stop it. Then his grandma, she gonna pull out her dentrums. This woman pulled out her dentrums and talking about she gonna box me. I said, lady, I'm not trying to go toe-to-toe with no grandma. This is your grandson. She calling me drunk. Just crazy. Like that whole family was weird. This family was so weird. Then Rico would be outside because he ain't got the key, cussing me out in the rain, digging in his nose, talking about Wiley. And I love Wiley. He's so distraught off a storyline. And I said, Rico, you in New York with Angela Yee. He looked so adorable and clean when he met Angela. And y'all, he won't call in. He was so emotional. He was so clean and so adorable. Then he went back to drink and got so filthy. Looked like a homeless thug. Now, let's talk about ZT. Zero tolerance, and we love ZT. Y'all, he's a fan of the Wiley Show. He wanted to meet Wiley. And he wanted to meet Wiley. And I said, hey, zero tolerance. I met him and his boyfriend or whatever. And it was sweet. Then he was like grabbing all up on me. His boyfriend was trying to grab up on me. And I'm like, we're not about to do this. You know what I'm saying? I thought I wasn't going to do it. And then we started getting it in the room or whatever. Then Zero felt sorry for Rico, so they sent Rico to Atlanta. Zero tolerance did. Rico missed his plane. He had like a dirty carry-on bag. It was filthy. Roaches was coming out of that carry-on bag. And he was just so dirty. And Rico, they felt bad for him. And then he started getting in with zero tolerance, and they started doing stuff. All because they was trying to compete and see Wally. I'm like, I don't care. Like, Rico was crying again. Then he missed his flight. And then, Tracy had to send him some money to get on the plane. Yeah, it's like, this is just crazy. And I told Rico, I said, Rico, they said, why you give him the time of day? I mean, it was all a storyline. Rico was an obsessed fan of the Wiley Show. He kept saying, I love you, Wiley, I love you, I love you. And then he said, I love Armon Wiggins. I'm like, we'll be with Armon. And Wiley is obsessed with you, Armon. Bruh, we'll go sleep with Armon. Like, these people, this is back to store. So why is Wiley obsessed with Armon? He want to be Armon. Huh? Who want to be a crystal meth addict? Not me. Rico, stop talking. Okay? Stop it. It was all a storyline, little mama. It was all a storyline. I act very well. We was in DC from the White House. Hello? Hello?
Hey, how you doing, little buddy?
Oh yeah, I'm doing all right. How are you doing?
I'm kind of confused. They say my wife is ready, but they said something about exercise and the physical therapy, and the physical therapy are the people that hold the strings. But am I supposed to sign for physical therapy, or they can do it without me?
They could do well, if she going to the place, they give it to her because her insurance will cover it.
But don't I have to know about it?
Yeah, you have to know about it. They told you about it. Did you know about it?
No.
Oh, they didn't tell you about it. Oh, okay. Well, so she going to a nursing home. It's gonna be like a nursing home and a rehab place.
No. I mean, I don't know what they were talking about because I didn't know she took physical therapy. But I know my wife ain't gonna take physical therapy without me being there.
Right.
She's gonna tell them to get fucked. So they're saying that she cooperate with them. I know that's a lie.
Oh yeah. So she going to a facility or she gonna do it in a hospital?
Well, I'm trying to get her to go to a facility right now because the medication, I got lucky, it's $300 something, but the Plavix is like $650.
Oh, okay. But our insurance will cover it, right?
No, not the Plavix.
Oh,
man, her insurance, Blue Cross Blue Shield sucks, man.
Yeah.
I gotta get her off that shit. That don't mean a hill of beans. And see, they're calling me at the last moment, and they expect me to make decisions and understand that's impossible.
Yeah.
And the doctor, and I talked to about 11 social workers. Anyway, I talked to a lawyer yesterday, and I got another one, I hope, today. But I'm exhausted, man.
Yeah, try to get some sleep. Did you take try to get a sleeping pill? Did the doctor gonna give you like a sleeping aid to get some sleep?
Well, right now I gotta figure out. I don't really want Liz to be home with all this stuff I gotta do because I gotta go out and do stuff. You know, I mean, I gotta get. I don't know, man. This is a lot deeper than what I thought because when I saw that medication, good Lord. Okay. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for answering the phone.
Oh, no problem.
Bye.
Bye-bye. All right, y'all. Y'all know I have to deal with y'all. Anyway, we tried to invite Rico on the show. Rico is just obsessed with Wiley. He be texting me weird stuff and really, really, really something. Because like Rico told me last night, he's sending Storm pictures of himself. And I'm like, that's not making me jealous. I don't care. Go ahead. I don't care at all. Do what you're going to do. Okay, who is the guy on the phone? The husband of a lady who was housed at a nurse facility where Wiley used to work. Thank you for that, proud of me. He needs to go smoke on a blunt and go and a walk. He dialed the wrong number. No, he didn't dial the wrong number. He dialed the right number. All right. I love each and every one of y'all. They said, why did Storm use the ER? I don't know why. I can't speak for him in that regard. but he have not went live, so obviously he can't go live. Obviously he can't go live. The product said, "You're welcome." Yeah, obviously he can't go live and everything. So it's very shocking that he lost. That video went down. Do you think that SeanDavieWay should have took the video down, or do you think Storm gonna lose his channel? You let me know. Like, that's something with Storm going through that. Very something. It's crazy. Really, really, really crazy. You had no right doing it. And like I told Rico, I said, Rico, make sure you take your meds. And his doctor told him to stop drinking. He would just drink excessively. He'd throw up. He got cheap liquor. And it's like all of that stuff. This is really disgusting. His skin is bad. And his quality is bad because he can't afford. He had pawned his computers and stuff. They said, yes, I do think SeanDavieWay should have taken the video down. I hope YouTube remove his channels. Wow, that's what Prada said. What is Storm going through? Going through with the devil. He picked on a demonic force. And you got to understand, when you're living on a down low, it's hard to say. It's hard. It's crazy, Wiley, that you and Storm got beef. Y'all were so good. Too bad the lady was having. We was, but Storm did. He was so jealous. He was so jealous of the Wiley show. So jealous. It's sad. And then what gets me with this whole thing with when he brought Rico on, Rico said he doing 8-hour lives. I'm not live. Most of that stuff is pre-recorded material that's streamed live. I'm like, this dude is weird. He is so weird. It doesn't make no sense. This dude is so weird. Let me see. Let me see if I can find where Wiley interviewed his mother. Hold on. Let's go to when I interviewed my mother. Now this is an iconic video because this is so like something. Okay. Let's go back when I interviewed my mother. This is history.
About 10 minutes where we're gonna sit and we're talking. So, Mom, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Hey, audience. Hey, y'all.
So,
look at my mommy. I didn't whip my mama like Armon Wiggins. He can't get his mama on there. She's in a concussion. He gave his mama a 2-piece and a biscuit. He whooped his mama. I did the mama. Look how she talk. I love my mommy. Okay, y'all. Here we go. We gotta play this. Press play.
So I have you on the air because I've been blogging for a long time. I think you know that I do what I do. And the issue happened in Chicago. Order of protection was given. So I want you to give your honest opinion of why you and the family decided to get an order of protection against me.
Well, we felt that I knew you was angry because of the church and all that. And I felt you just, all that anger built up and you just blew up, got mad. We all got mad. And Mama, she up in age and we want her to be going through, all this all that kind of madness.
Mm-hmm.
However, disrespectful, you curse, and you talking to us like shit. You know how I am. But we cannot have all that in Mama's house. She's a Christian woman.
Mm-hmm.
She did me the same way. She told me, if you can't stand the heat, get out the kitchen. I got out the kitchen. You got to learn that you do have to respect. You ain't got to like it, but you got to respect it. Especially when you in your grandmama's house. I don't care who else you in. In life, you got to learn how to give respect, and especially to your elders. I don't care how mad you is. Mom and Daddy have made me so mad, but I still yet had to show respect. Because why? I ain't had nowhere to go. If they would have put me out, where was I going to go? If you don't want to abide by the rules, yeah, you got to go. We just felt you was angry, and you was just, to me, you was just hurt. And hurt and anger don't mix together. Point blank, it just do not mix together. And you just needed some time. We had to, I felt Mama's tape to show you some tough love, and I did too. But all that's past us now. So now we can, since it's all past us now, we can work on trying to, we've been talking and getting along way more better than that last time we had our little thing with the police getting involved and all of that. But all this old crap about raping your grandmama, only sick people will come up with something like that. So you got to get out of all this old crap about raping your grandmama. Only sick people will come up with something like that. So you got to get out of listening to all that negative, stupid talk. Come on.
And see, this is why I said these people sick. Mama Wiley knew it. Sick people on the internet. These people went so low. They sick. Sick. In the head, in the blood, etc.
Raping your grandmama, that's a sick, very sick crap that they will come up with. Now that's what they got out there. But we know you ain't raped mama. But you know what? People gonna believe what they want to believe. They'll believe any doggone thing. And you got to get out of what people say. The hell with them. You think and some of them is going through with in homes where they have family members that are raping and all this stuff. While they sitting up there just they ain't got nothing else to talk about. So that's what pisses me off. That you got to get out. Why? Stop. Get out of people. That's what gets me angry with you. Get out. The hell with what they got to say. They got problems. You think they ain't got problems? Get out of what they got to do. These folks ain't relevant. Who is them? That's a lot of damn nerve. It really is. All the stuff that's going on. And they sitting here to dish out that type of lie. That's what y'all came up with. Okay.
So now, y'all, Lord have mercy. Yes, Rico.
Yeah, I just want to address your moderator. I want to address your moderator since she's saying, would it be fair to ask if I had dirty blood? See, it seemed like you wasn't even around Miss 4 or 5 years ago. You're a new moderator. You're a new bitch. Okay, so let me tell you something. It doesn't matter because Wiley was with me and Wiley fucked me. Wiley fucked me. So that's all that matters. So even if my blood is dirty, even if my blood is dirty, Wally fucked me. Okay, I was there. He fucked me, and that's all that motherfucking matters. So worry about his motherfucking blood, bitch. Don't worry about Rico, bitch. And stay in your place. Stay in your place as a new moderator, bitch, because you was not here 5 years ago. Shut the fuck up, hoe.
Who said your blood was dirty? I mean, how you gonna get mad? You got on a public platform saying you was positive. See, you should never did that interview. You don't know. I guess he don't understand what he be saying. He be talking like I'm positive, like it's like having like he bumped his pinky toe. Why are you mad? Like you did a press conference, it flopped. You mad? You embarrassed. My blood is clean. Best believe I had the blood that you had. I had me a free apartment. You get mad. It's just like, child, let's play more Baba Wally. Look at that devil. He mad.
And I'm glad that you
get out of people.
And you know, I'm glad you resolved that, because the reason why I'm doing this interview to explain to people, because a lot of people saying that we don't talk, a lot of rumors are coming out, and we do talk. Now, when the order of protection came out, and I was explaining to my audience that I did have a mental breakdown, I wasn't eating, wasn't sleeping, because I never was a cursor. I never was a disrespectful child.
You wasn't.
I was never
you was the child that never had no problems. I can honestly say had no problems out of. That's why I knew someone right. I said, "Oh Lord, how much?" It was a lot. You was just doing way too much, doing all this work in these hours, day in, day out, and then you with the church and everything. Yeah, that probably was hurtful. That. Okay, Marquise, you can't sing in the choir. This is the thing that churches, a lot of churches out here do not believe in the gays in the church and things in that nature. So you're going to go through that anyway. You're going to have to learn how to deal with that, because that's just how the world is. You got people that ain't even in the church don't believe in gays. So that's just something you have to deal with. I have no problem with somebody being gay. I care less. I can't put you in heaven nor can I put you in hell. You could be gay, you could be a transgender. I don't give a doggone. As long as you showing me respect, I can respect you. I look at you as a person and as my son. I didn't never had no problem with that. People when you get people involved in it, that's where it really blows up and get out of control, because everybody got something to say. Everybody got something to say. So I can understand with the church, you know, I mean, it's tight, but it's right.
Yeah, and it really, I think I remember the day when they told me you can't direct the choir because of your sexuality. That hurt me.
It really did. And I'm so glad I'm over it now, but man, I could just remember that day. It was something that I loved. I still love church to this day, and I had to get over it. I understand, but it was painful, man. It was painful. It was painful. It was painful. And the enemy, like my mom said, she said, you know, you gotta get out of people because they'll still bring it up. And years later, they still bringing up lies about Wiley.
Because I grew up in the church. I was very active in the church. I would open up the church doors. I would help collect the offering. So it hurt me. And so with family, and it's also with families, you know what I'm saying? And so that really hurt me. And at that time, I didn't know how to express my anger. I didn't know how to express myself. I just went out ghetto and just started cursing. And I got that from you.
Right.
Hey, Prada, can you hear me?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
So, Rico, you mad, babe? Are you upset? Did I upset you? I hurt your feelings? Talk to me. I'm trying to see what's going on.
Rico, see, he thought he's gonna do this interview. People was gonna love him. People like he didn't know what he don't know. He's a little touched because he kept bragging about what his diagnosis, and to the general public, you know what they're gonna say. And he's in a free apartment, you guys. Free as freaking be. He ain't paying no market rent, no nothing. And all because he made bad choices, throwing that Badussi and not putting on no rubber. And because of the policy of our government, they give them free apartments. It's grossly unfair that people that is negative like myself and millions of other people that's negative, we gotta pay market rate rent, and people can throw that Badussi.
He in the chat talk about so you mad about it, so y'all mad about, baby, no one in this chat or on this platform is upset about not having HIV or AIDS. I need you to understand.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, right, okay? we just talking, and he talking about we're not mad. I think it's grossly unfair because anybody in here would love to pay $0 in rent.
I will pay rent and mortgage for the rest of my life. Okay.
Okay. Do you know how further Americans would be if they had their rent paid? You know how much less depression will be almost gone when you ain't got no rent, no mortgage, and it's just paid by the government. You will be able to walk outside your house with a big old smile on your face.
That is the biggest bill.
That is the biggest bill. Exactly.
So
and Rico is mad, but
he has a free apartment, but he still doesn't seem to be happy.
He's not happy. And he almost got evicted because he brought somebody like in his apartment and they said you can't have company. Like it's rules with that. You can't have company over.
I think it's the same as Section 8, kind of the rules.
They really you can't be having people spend the night because they, you know what I'm saying, it's rules. And he almost, and then he forgot to pay his rent. I mean, he forgot to fill out his lease. He almost got evicted.
Now he's talking about some link. Didn't you just hit the link?
He just hit the link. And I'm like, nobody gonna live there. We live in a dirty part of New York. But it's nothing wrong. I live in that part of New York. If it's free.
Then he coming up here to address me, sir. I don't know you, and I don't care.
That's what I'm saying. Like he's getting mad that people was like, "Ew." You read the comments. They even said that he forced himself on wild. Like it was forced.
A whole rapist.
Yeah, I felt pressure to do. Like he's very strong. If you can see, like he's like, I want it. I paid for this. Like I'm a piece of property.
If you don't know me, don't speak on me. Shut up. You came over here. We were having a great time without you. You came over here stalking, being obsessed. And then before today, you were on the Down Low Man show last night, being a stalker, being obsessed still. You're crazy.
Mad.
You know nothing about me. I know that you are a stalker, a weirdo, and you are obsessed with Wiley and his platform. Those three things I do.
Very, very.
Coming up here addressing me, sir. And just like you say, I don't know anything about you. You don't know anything about me.
Exactly. People learn something about Rico that he's not clean. He got a free apartment. He got a 9.5, but it's at risk that, it's very, very at risk.
Don't talk something you don't know. Didn't you just get your broke ass up here and was trying to drag me? Shut up.
Yeah, surely did. And it's definitely he said all that stuff, and because he gonna send, because he said Storm Monroe pictures of himself and all that. So maybe Storm want to get it on with Rico to get a free apartment. Who knows?
I'm weak.
He probably want to get a free apartment too. He probably
upset with me because you got on that Spirit flight with luggage with a carry-on bag full of cockroaches. I don't have anything to do with that. don't have anything to do with that. Now, if you were my friend, I would have let you borrow a piece of my luggage that's clean.
Yeah, because the flight attendant told him like you have like creatures coming out of your carry-on.
You got bed bugs and such.
So he out
trying to
there,
fly
he
on
had
a
to
plane.
go and like take his stuff out, like shake the bag and get the stuff out of there because he was on a rush. And I'm like, but he goes on the internet, he talks trash about Wiley for whatever reason. He talks trash about Wiley. That's his prerogative, but he's embarrassing himself because you admitting to the world that you got what you have and you got a free apartment. He actually left and he owed his landlord all like 6 months of rent, and he said he's not going to pay it because he's going to go to New York. They got me a free apartment. That's what he said.
Over there in New York, dirtying up those people's cities.
That's what I'm saying. I told him that. I told him that. That's why I said I'm gonna play more of this. And I thank you for coming on. I'm gonna play more of my mom interview, and so y'all can hear Mama Wiley.
Yeah, thank you, Wiley. Bye, Rico. Hopefully, I don't know.
You said bye. Yeah, I'm gonna play more of this.
Have fun with your cockroaches.
I got that from I had got that from you because I was like, okay, this is what my mama do. I was saying this is what I was grew up in, and so that's what I did. And so I would like to publicly apologize.
Rico, I'm trying to finish my mama interview.
Bitch, don't drop off now, bitch. You had all that mouth. You had
Rico, you can't come on here doing all that cussing. Now get right. Don't bring all that filthiness over here. Now what you got to say? No cussing.
Don't drop off now. My point is, do not drop off now. My point is, you don't know nothing about Rico reports over here. First of all, you saying that Rico is obsessed with Wiley. You have no idea. Y'all are so brainwashed that y'all don't even know what obsessed is. Obsession is Marquise Wiley after Armon Wiggins. Okay, after Wiley and Armon had a show on Facebook years ago. Okay, that's how long the obsession is. Rico has not been obsessed with Wiley at all. Rico came from the Wiley show 5 years ago and addressed this. Who got me kicked out of my apartment? Who said I couldn't have company in my apartment? Where did you get that information? No. You said that I almost got kicked out because I can't bring no company in my apartment. Where did you get this information from?
The guy came in the fire escape, was whooping on you. You picked him up.
No. That's exactly. If you're gonna tell my story,
okay.
If you're gonna talk some shit that's on my channel, if you're gonna talk some shit on my channel, talk it right. Talk it right. He was the stalker that was stalking me because I would not fuck him. Because I would not fuck him. Okay, that's the thing. He was stalking me because I would not fuck him, and I had to beat his ass in front of my apartment. So that's the truth. And I'm not even going to speak on that because the man passed. The man just passed away just on the 10th. Cam up, bitch. I'm right here. I'm camming up. You said cam up, bitch. I'm cammed up, ho. Where the fuck is you at? Where is you at, ho? I'm cammed up, bitch. Where are you at, ho? You said cam up, bitch. I'm cammed up. What about you, ho? Don't show no evidence.
I do want to apologize to the people. He's unhinged. You know, that's one of the side effects of the medicine. He's unhinged. So, Rico, we want you to
fucking address me, bitch. If you don't know shit about me, don't address me.
Why are you so upset?
Why are you so upset? Who passed
I ain't
away?
upset on shit. I'm just gonna address the bitch that don't know shit about me, and I'm gonna put that bitch in check. Bitch, I slap the fuck out of you like I spit in a DS.
Okay. Oh, are you threatening me? Because I have the FBI on speed dial.
See, Rico, he's mad. And I'm gonna bring you back on, Rico. Let you calm down because he said the guy that was whooping on him, he is deceased. So we don't know if NYPD is investigating this as Rico being a part of it. But Rico, what happened to the guy that was whooping on you and you almost lost your apartment? So what happened to him? Rico, you're there. And
something about
do what?
Rico, you're there. Can you hear me, Rico?
Something about it.
What?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here and I said what I said and I do something about it.
Okay, Rico, nobody want to fight you. You aggressive. You was over there
said
with
what I
Storm.
said. Now do something about it. Just like that drink got thrown in your face. Just like that drink got thrown in your face. Don't act like I'm not about that life. Because you got your ass whooped in DC.
This man, Rico, you went to Storm Channel.
Really? He really went over there to Storm's channel and now he's upset. Like, why are you even over here?
Like, he's unhinged. He's unhinged. He got a free apartment, no camera equipment, a free phone. I guess it's the Obama Android.
A shaky internet, and he's talking about some cam up. Shut up.
Yeah, he talking about camera. It's something wrong with him. He's very unhinged. Now he's taking off his clothes, showing his meat backstage. That's
Meanwhile, I said nothing about cam up. I said this is not your channel. You are over here screaming, talking about I'm over here on my channel. This is not your channel. Because earlier in the broadcast, he said what? F Wiley's channel. I'm about to go on my platform.
And
Terry
then
said you had 2 views.
You guys, he is
then
literally
came back over here.
He's literally backstage, digging in himself, playing with himself, and all that. This dude is weird.
That's sad.
It's so weird. Like he is literally, you guys, taking off his clothes, playing with himself. He does stuff like that. I'll tell you, he's unhinged. And he goes in New York begging for money to get beer cans, and he's going to be crying, peeing in cans. But Storm, knowing that Rico is mentally unhinged, he's unstable, and he needs much help. And I hope that, the police can check on him, and to make sure he's okay.
Don't come over here trying to come for me because I will have the entire bureau of the Southern District of New York up your motherfucking ass, bitch. Okay.
Okay. He got all that liquor, and then when he was whooping on that cat, I forgot the dude's name. Mother, they call him. They reported him for animal abuse, and the New York Police Department came to his house. He whooped on the cat, broke the cat leg, and when the cat was free, it licked him out. Like, God, he's unhinged. I don't know. Like, what made this man think like he could have an animal? He whooped on people. He whooped
coming up here screaming, hooping, and
that
hollering.
cat was like, that cat was screaming for his life. And they contact animal control, and they know like New York Police Department, and they almost arrested him. And they told him you have to release the cat, and that cat limped to safety. He did. He whooped on the cat live on the internet, you guys. Live on the internet. Whooped the cat. Broke the cat leg. Wow. And it was very disgusting because no one told him to get this cat. He got like a dirty cat. And then Rico started itching and all that. And because I believe the cat probably had fleas because Rico said, I'm itching. And they said, Rico, maybe the cat got fleas. And then he didn't have cat stuff to like wash the cat with like flea, like shampoo. So he had got some dishwasher liquid. The cat was it was the most thing ever. I'm like, what would make this man do this? This man is unhinged.
The dishwashing liquid was
it was oozing. And now this dude is like, y'all, Rico's literally backstage playing with himself and got like a picture on his phone storing. Like this dude, that's what Rico do. That's why I don't bring him on camera because he does filthy, nasty things. It's so sad.
Right. Virgo Child said fleas, cockroaches, what's going on?
Yes. Very, very disgusting.
Oh my God.
Very, very disgusting.
Coming up here bothering me.
Yeah. What was you saying? They said I might as well live in a damn alley. LOL.
Yeah, I said he coming up here bothering me.
Yes. And so I'm going to play some more of this video
Rico, do you have anything else to say?
Rico, hold on, let me see. Let's see. Rico, do you want to say something, sir?
You're a whole. The whole thing is a whole joke, laughing. Now, why is you lying to these people talking about I'm trying to porn bomb you and using Storm Monroe thing? Now, see, why you said that? I'm screen recording it, so you're only gonna bust your own lie. That's how I'm going to just admit that you're a liar. You're a pathetic liar because everything is being screen recorded. Why you saying that I'm lying and I'm trying to porn bomb you and playing with myself and use the Storm Monroe picture? Everything is being screen recorded, so it will be posted on my channel to show the people that you are a liar. That you are. Now you lying and saying that I beat up my cat and this and that and the third. That's not true. You saying that I kicked out of my apartment because I can't have any company in my own apartment with my own lease, which is not Section 8. Okay, if you knew anything, Pardana. Okay, it's not Section 8. It's called Hassa.
I'm sorry,
here in New York. So again, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, bitch. I'm not talking to you. You're not important. I'm talking to the white stuff. Again. So if you're gonna talk,
okay, we gotta make sure we say the name. Your name, sis, our moderator, so we can say it for the record. What is your
It definitely says Pradami. I don't know who or what
Pradami. I don't give a fuck what it says. I don't give a fuck.
So Rico, all of this honestly could have been avoided had you not come over here. No one asked you to come over here.
No one asked
yourself over here. You started acting up in the chat. The chat started dragging you. Then you got upset, hit the link, came up here, made a fool of yourself.
And now he's taking off his clothes again. This is really something. Really, really, really something, you guys. We're gonna wait till he cool off because he is taking off his clothes and now he's dancing. So this is what he does. This is what this man does. Wow, you guys. I know y'all here, and I know shout out to the research the people is here. Rico, you there? Okay, he just popped off and everything. So
oh no.
Oh yeah.
So sad.
He's unhinged. I told y'all he's very unhinged. Very unhinged.
And we discussed this. Why do y'all take it upon yourselves to go over to somebody's channel that doesn't?
And I want to address this because he keeps saying I bottom. I'm not a bottom. I never bottom for this man. Rico and I did one encounter. That's it. He trying to embellish to like 55. Like, no, sir. The only person, the guy that I bottomed for was Brian Radcliffe. She served in Afghanistan, you know, and he had a 6-pack, and everybody called him Simba, but his government name is Brian Radcliffe. You ain't gonna be able to find him because he deleted his social media. He's the preacher and everything. So
then he was over there talking about your bottom was loose.
Yeah, it's just like he says because he's trying to embarrass me, but you still desperate. If it is loose, why are you still over here? You a liar. You a liar. Okay, bye.
Child threatening to fight women.
Yes. Like, what? I told this man I bottomed for Brian Radcliffe. He keep on talking about I bottomed him. I said, Rico, you just want to embellish. And then he kept saying, he pooped, he painted, he pooped up. Like, he's so disgusting with the lies because I guess that was his 15 minute of fame. And he's still trying to attach. And he begging Armon, like, please bring you on the show. I got to tell you something about Wiley.
But nobody was moved. He didn't gain any subscribers.
He didn't gain.
People could barely hear him with that broken Boost Mobile Wi-Fi.
Yeah. I told him he's just very, very something.
Sounded like he was crunching up paper.
Crunch up paper. I'm gonna play more of this. He's very feminine and he's distraught. He's unhinged, like he's lonely. He's in New York. I told this man, if I was in New York City Prada with no rent, just to focus on the Wiley show, I would flourish. I would flourish in New York. I would flourish. I told him, I said, bruh, you interviewed Angela Yee. It was so adorable. So adorable. Then he goes and play all this copyright music I'm like, Rico, you can't make money trying to be no DJ. Like, bruh, I want to do mashups. That ain't gonna make you no money, dummy.
DJ Cockroach.
Yeah, this dude. Did he want to get naked? Did he had lost like 6 channels. He get monetized.
Yeah, he about to lose this one. Let me go.
Yeah. He takes off his clothes and he be peeing like literally, you guys. You'll be watching him. He's butt naked on camera. It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm gonna play more of this video. Thank you so much, Prada, for coming on.
Thank
you. This man's about some Padana. Girl, that man's unhinged.
Guys, to them for cussing in my grandmother's home. But I never was disrespectful towards her. I was being disrespectful to certain members in the church. And since she's a part of that church for decades, she don't like that. And she, you know what I'm saying? She's from the old school. And so I can't change how how my grandmother thinks. I can't change that. And that's something I have to learn once I move to Texas.
Yeah, well, I ain't gonna lie. When I get real mad, somebody make me mad, I'm gonna go. You take me there, I'm gonna go with you. And I'm gonna come as hard as I can. But the one thing I would not do, and shall not, and would never do, never did. I done got, how they preached in the church. You cannot have babies. You have to be married. You can't be living and shacking with nobody. Yeah, they preached at us. It's just hard. But you can't never change God's word. That's man's law. Okay, same-sex marriages. But that don't mean it's right with God. That's what you just didn't.
I didn't understand that. I didn't want to. At that point,
but you didn't. But the thing was, though, Marquise, you couldn't get mad. You can't change, but you can't change that.
Right.
Period.
And I know that now, and I understand that. But I was angry. I was pissed. I was just pissed, and I didn't. I wasn't sleeping, and I was stressed. And you talked about me working all those hours. I worked a lot of hours. I was working 120 hours per pay period, and that wasn't good either. That wasn't good either.
That just
that was crazy.
I don't know why you was doing that.
I don't know.
I can see if you had a lot of kids and you trying to work with a child, you ain't have no kids. You ain't have to do that.
I definitely was doing
like
that.
I said, you just, I don't know, the way you handled it, you didn't have to go that route.
Yes.
And I don't do no YouTubes and all, some people, they ain't got this or they whole life just around them. I got to see what's going on. That's why they come up with all this crazy crap. Yeah, y'all know I'm going to talk about y'all, and I don't care what you got to say about me, but that's a little bit too much. That's just too much. That's too much doggone time. They just dedicate their time. Hey, if that's what y'all choose to do, do you. But if you're going to do it about something positive. Do it to make a change. Not to be saying, oh, child, you saw my keys, if you're going to, darn. Do something that's going to make a difference. That's what got me. The way you went about doing it. And that's all people want to see, especially when the family coming like that. They were just eating that alive. But I bet out all them folks, how many really reached out to you and said, you know what, brother, you're going through something. I'm here for you. I'm praying for you. I'm praying for your family, that you all come together. I'm talking about people that's true to you.
Is that one?
They love drama.
And you know what? And that's one thing too about, the church. No one reached out. And I really believe that they probably still love me, but no one reached out and said, is he okay mentally wise? And so when I went to Texas and I went inside of a public library, it was a whole nother, and I went off. And so they diagnosed me with bipolar, and I realized that I have something that's, that's not going right. And so I understand that now that I have a lot of work to do, but I still not there. I still allow people to have words, and I still will go off because I when people say something, I just go off. I just when I go off, and then I always have to respond to something. I just cannot ignore that. I'm not there yet. Even though you tell me to ignore it, don't let the lies get to you, I still go off.
That's a process you have to go through. That's a process. But the one thing I am learning, get out of people. Get out of people. Get out of them. Trust me. Because they gonna always have something to say. Why give yourself high blood pressure? Because worry about what people say. They gonna always have something to say. They gonna have something to say after this video. They got to cut this, that, and that. I ain't studying what people got to say. Because none of them they not paying my bills. They don't live my life. They don't know me, and I don't know them. Get out of people. You got to get out of that. And it's a process. You got to get out of it.
Yeah.
If that was the case, my case, it wouldn't be no actors out here when look, they talk about celebrities. Look at the reality show. They would go on there, boy, they'd be on there. You see thousands and thousands of people spot. I'm like, God damn. They are like they getting the million. The way they spend the time. Why you think they got reality show? Because what do people like? Drama. They feed off of it. But somebody out there, one of your viewers, they went through some stuff, what they found. You got somebody sick figure, like, well, you know what? They back, they feeling themselves coming together. Ain't nothing a lost cause. I'm not gonna never throw the towel in on you. And for them to say for people to be going out here saying stupid stuff, you rape your grandmama, now that's just sick. They should be shaming themselves. That means they ain't have, that's all they could come up with. They couldn't come up with nothing else. So you can't worry about that. We know the truth. As long as we know it and God know it, that's all that matters. The hell with them. I don't care what they think. Maybe they got some stuff, somebody might have got raped and they found trying to put it on somebody else. Just said, well, let me take this person down with me. Let me make up this lie. You never know. It is what it is.
I'm enjoying this.
We had our issue.
Yes. And I think every family had an issue. And I apologize, you know what I'm saying, to the family for putting the information out publicly. Because I have a show. And I put the information out publicly. And let's talk about Armon Wiggins, because everybody is talking about that interview that you and Tamara did. Why did you do the interview?
I did the interview to really, a lot of anger was in me because I was the actor. Yes, I was angry. All this stuff building up. I'm trying to do this and I'm trying to do that. And I just like, everything just started piling up. But I felt that Armon Wiggins, I thought that I would make some type of difference and somebody would look and be like, well, this is a mother that her son is going through some whatever is going on. Everybody going crazy. The family is just went totally crazy. And I said, but the conclusion of all of that went on, maybe it'll help somebody else, is that you can rebuild your relationship. You might say things out of anger. You don't mean them. Like, I didn't mean a lot of that stuff I was saying. I was angry. I was angry. I was livid. I was totally livid. And I said, let me go and clear up some stuff, because some of the stuff you were saying was way gone. And like I said, I do not have nothing against gay people. You tried to she hate me because I'm gay. And I knew that was totally untrue. I'm your mother. I knew before you even told me. Look, you're my son, and I'm gonna love you no matter what. I don't care nothing about you being gay. If that's what you choose to do, that's your life, that's your decision. I'm not that kind of person. A person gay, oh, I don't want to be around them. No, I'm not like that. That's when I went on the Monroe Wiggins show to let the world know. But calling somebody fag, some people took that like, oh, she gay bash and things, and I was angry.
Mm-hmm.
I was angry. If a game back, I was the thug bastard. I was angry. So you know I was gonna go there. But I have nothing against gays, transgender, nothing at all against it.
Mm-hmm. Because when you
I believe in gay rights. I totally believe in gay rights.
Because when you went on a Monroe Wiggins show, that hurt me. Because that felt as though like, wow, my own family, it really, really, it hurt me. Even though the stuff that I was saying, because now that I'm so
it was a very trying time at that moment, and Armon Wiggins, he was sick at that particular moment. Half of his face was frozen. Like one part of his face was like blinking. And the other half was frozen. So the other half was frozen, and so you know it was very something at that particular time. Let's play more of the video. Excuse me.
sober-minded now. It really, really hurt me that you and my sister went on that show.
And you hurt. We felt hurt.
And I hurt you all too, and I apologize for that. Because I've said some evil stuff. And I felt really hurt because I'm your mama. I'm like, oh, this boy, oh my God. It was just like you couldn't really absorb because I never had no problems out of you. You was the one like, he ain't never cursed. You ain't never cursed in front of her. If you cursed, I would never know. So all that went down. I knew you was mad, but I said, my goodness. So I got mad too. I said, okay, I'm gonna give him a piece of his medicine too. Yeah, you did give you a piece of it.
That's how I felt.
Because
I couldn't get to you. You must have the one to go walk. But I couldn't get to you.
Yeah, because
I'm like, Lord, this is crazy. And you know, I don't even do the FaceTime, live video. I don't do all that stuff. That's how that was way out my that show. I'm like, oh Lord, I don't even know this man. And I'm on here. I said, I'm totally out of character. And I had to be angry.
Yeah. You really was. You really was.
And I'll let y'all finish more of that. We'll be back with some more videos. Again, people mad at Wiley because we are beautiful. We are talented. We are gifted. Next month, we'll be at the DNC. If you want to contribute to be at the DNC with us, please contribute. If you want to contribute, Marquise Wiley, $ Marquise Wiley 28, Zelle WileyShow@gmail.com. We will be interviewing people outside and having a great time. If you want to contribute, that's the way that you can contribute to the show. If anybody want to see that particular interview, I will post it on my community wall. If you want to, it was a 36-minute interview that I did with my mother a couple years back. And, if you want to go view that, please go view it, and it will be amazing for you to go view it and show love. So, I will share that on the community wall, and we interviewed. You can go and check that out. All right, love you all for that. Okay, thank you all. Shout out to my Wiley. Hope all is well. All is well. It is well. It is well with my soul. With my soul. It is well. It is well with my soul. It is well. It is well with my soul. With my soul. It is well. It is well with my soul. I want to sing it one more time. It is well. It is well with my soul. With my soul. It is well. It is well with my soul. All right, little black boy, you're beautiful. Little black girl, you are enough. When times get hard, always remember to put God first. Talk to you later. Live from Las Vegas. Good day.